Hello! So today I finally filmed my updated current everyday makeup look. This is probably my most highly requested video and I didn't realize it had been years since I did one. Sorry about that. Please subscribe to my channel for everything from tutorials and reviews, mom life, toddler life, and go follow me on Instagram, show me some love over there. Okay, so these days I've pretty much mastered my full face of makeup, everything from liner down to lashes and lipstick, in about 20-25 minutes. You know, I'm a mom now, my time is limited. I have this routine memorized. I could do it in my sleep. I'll try to list everything I used in the description box and include links where I can. And if you have any questions about anything or suggestions, hacks, product recommendations, please leave a comment. All right, let's get into the tutorial now. First things first, my Too Faced eyeshadow primer. I rub it all over my top and bottom lids, getting it on there real good. Then I apply just a little bit of my current Holy Grail eyeliner on the outer part of my upper lids as like a starting off point. Not sure why I do this, but I do. Then I apply some white shadow on the inner corners of my eyes. And then I take a dark brown eyeshadow, and that's what I use to line underneath my eyes instead of liner. I just like that it gives definition without looking too intense. To curl my lashes, I use the tried and true Shiseido eyelash curler. It's been my favorite for years. It fits my eyes really well, and that's important because not all eyelash curlers do, and it gives an amazing lift. See, look at that. And this step is really important to me because I have monolids. That means my eyelids naturally push down my eyelashes. So the greater the lift I can get and the stronger the hold of the mascara just sets up the rest of my eye look. And the mascara I'm using, which works so good, is L'Oreal's Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. In waterproof, of course, because that gives the extra hold. Now I like to add a light, sparkly shadow from the inner corner to about the middle of my lid. And now for liner, the star of the show. This is Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner in black. And look at how much I'm putting on, because if I don't, you won't even see it, because that's monolid life for you. And let's not forget tight lining. One of my biggest pet peeves is when you can see that little strip of skin in between someone's eye makeup and their eyeball. I'm like, it's such a quick step that can make your eye look more complete. So be aware, don't skip it. Get in between those lashes real good. Falsies, an opened up bobby pin, tweezers, and duo eyelash glue. All the things I need to enhance my thin and flimsy Asian eyelashes by adding fake eyelashes. So I like to take a strip of lashes, cut them to fit my eye because they're always too long, and then I cut that in half. I find it's way easier for me to add a front section and a back section instead of the entire strip all at once. That way I'm not worried about getting it on there perfectly the first time and one corner is too high and then one eye is a little off from the other. I find this just gives me a little more control. And I use the bobby pin to help maneuver around my natural eyelashes, which I curl and add mascara to beforehand, because if I don't, I just never get as good of a lift out of them. And when I've tried to curl them with the falsies and then add mascara, it just always turns out wonky. So to make it all easier and actually look good, because then what's the point if it doesn't, I just prep all lashes ahead of time. The ones I was born with are curled and covered in mascara, and so are the ones I bought from the store. This is when I like to put in my contacts. I wait until I'm done messing with my lashes and lash line. That way I don't have to worry about them getting dirty or anything getting in them. Using a double-ended Smashbox brush, here's a sparkly pearly one from one of the chocolate bar palettes. I throw that on all over the middle. Then this sparkly gunmetal from an Urban Decay palette that goes on my outer lids. And to be honest, whatever outer color I use, I don't have a preference if it's sparkly or matte. As long as it's a darker shade of gray, brown, red,
I'll use it either way. Then I take this gold and I add it in between the darker and lighter shadow as like a transition color. And using the curve of my lower lash line for direction, I like to draw an initial line and then bring the eyeliner over to the middle of my eye, then fill everything in and repeat on the other eye. Now this is where I'm really extra. I take a pencil eyeliner and line over and slightly above the liquid liner because I don't like that the liquid liner dries shiny or with a sheen, because when the light hits it, then it looks off, whereas if it's matte, it looks exactly how you intended it to. And the pencil I'm using is Sephora Collection 12-Hour Colorful Contour. It glides on really smoothly, it's super opaque, and long-lasting. So once that's done, I go back in with my eyeliner pen and just perfect and finalize the wings. The last thing I do, which really completes my eyeliner look, is I take a little pointy sponge applicator and some black eyeshadow and I apply it above my eyeliner. This does a few things. It smudges the pencil eyeliner, which gives a little of a smoky look and helps it look less harsh. It also makes up for any unevenness. So especially on the days I'm in a hurry and I throw my liner on really fast, it doesn't matter because the black eyeshadow will make up for it. And lastly, it gives the illusion of a little baby crease. Now I take some of that black eyeshadow and apply it underneath the wing, and I make sure it's connected to my lower lash line and fill in any sparse areas there. And very, very lastly, I take some of that gunmetal gray eyeshadow and apply it under my wings, making sure to bring it up and connect it with the rest of that eyeshadow. Blend, 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 both sides. And that's it for the eyes. We can finally move on to the rest of the face. This is when I like to moisturize using my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. Don't neglect that neck. My current favorite primer is the Touch in Sol No Perblum primer. It's so light and silky feeling, and then my face just feels so soft afterwards. And of course, overall smoothed out and ready for whatever else I'm gonna put on it. Eyebrow time. So I don't use anything fancy or specific for my eyebrows anymore. I'm just using the same dark brown eyeshadow I used to line under my eyes. I've found that because I applied a primer beforehand, pretty much anything holds up. And fun fact, I did have my eyebrows microbladed, but it's been over 2 years now, so it's pretty much all faded out. Yes, I vlogged it. I will put a card to that video. And yes, I loved the results. I would like to do it again. Okay, for concealer, I use 2 different colors. You know, a slightly darker one and then a slightly lighter one, depending on what area it's going on my face. They are from the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin line, and the colors are light and ivory. Now I'll throw on my CoverGirl True Blend Pressed Face Powder all over, and using this NARS blush in the color Torrid, smile and apply. My face would not be complete without contour. I take my Kat Von D Shade Plus Light Face Contour Palette and shape those cheeks, that jawline, under the chin. It's all about adding a little definition to my very round face. Time for my next favorite makeup product after eyeliner, lip color. My holy grail, as seen in my recent summer 2019 favorites, is Sephora's Rouge Gel Lip Liner. I have like 10 different colors. I want every single color. The color I'm currently applying is called Wild at Heart. I love that it has a lilac tone to it and it's deep without being too dark. And then on top, I'm going to add this Burt's Bees lip shimmer in the color Fig. And for a moment, I thought I was done, and then I remembered highlight. I'm using a Too Faced Candlelight Glow Powder Duo, and now I'm done. Okay, time for close-ups. Look closely at the work we have done.
Well, thanks so much for watching and for the interest in how I make my face look like this. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.